So here in the Federation, what's the way forward? Well, we are continuing our COVID-19 vaccination program. So the Ministry of Health is being intentional in targeting the vulnerable amongst us, meaning the older adults, those with chronic diseases, those who are immunocompromised. We are intentionally targeting them and bringing them on board in terms of even just the primary vaccine series. We are collaborating with the Ministry of Education in targeting our teenagers because the vaccine is available for the 12 to 17-year-olds. The coverage rate is still below what's acceptable for us, and we really need to push vaccination amongst our teenagers because they are now vulnerable, and the potential is for the Omicron to take hold on or impact our teenagers. Now, the Newtown Health Center will be open on Sunday, January the 2nd, between 1 to 5 p.m., and again on Monday, January the 3rd, between 9 to 1 p.m. To facilitate the administration of the COVID-19 vaccines. And so we want those amongst us to capitalize on this opportunity in terms of getting vaccinated and protecting yourselves. We are increasing the testing opportunities for persons who are experiencing COVID-like symptoms. And so if perchance you're experiencing fever, sore throat, sniffles, coughing, and if you think you've been exposed to COVID, you can come out to the Bastia Health Center car park, the Mary Charles Hospital car park, and Poxon Hospital as outlined. And so on Tuesday mornings, 6:30 to 7:30 a.m. Bastia Health Center. On Wednesday morning, 6:30 to 7:30 a.m., Poxon Hospital car park, and on Thursday mornings, 6:30 to 7:30 a.m., Mary Charles Hospital car park. I repeat, Tuesday mornings, 6:30 to 7:30 a.m., Bastia Health Center car park. Wednesday morning, 6:30 to 7:30 a.m., Poxon Hospital car park. Thursday mornings, 6:30 to 7:30 a.m., Mary Charles Hospital car park. And this drive is to facilitate testing for persons who are experiencing COVID-like symptoms. In terms of physical and social distancing, now it's the second to last day of the year. Tomorrow is All Year's Day and New Year's Eve, and it's a time of, persons coming together, socializing. And so it would be, I can't say to avoid interacting with persons at this time of the year, but I want us to be wise and use our discretion as we choose to socialize and get together to interact with our friends and loved ones. So I want to use this opportunity to reach out to organizers of events and functions. Please note that we have objective evidence that the Omicron variant is in circulation. It's highly contagious. And if you have one individual amongst a group who is infected with Omicron, chances are the others in that group, they are at risk of becoming infected. And so we need to be mindful of the number of persons that you are inviting to whatever event, function, social gathering, family gathering. Please note the space or the area that you are going to be using and make sure that the number of persons you are inviting, that you bear in mind the need to have a space, adequate spacing between individuals. And these events and functions should be held in well-ventilated spaces. Open air spaces are recommended. And we want attendees and patrons to wear a face mask. It's preferred at this time, seeing that Omicron is so highly contagious. If you have access to the surgical face mask, it offers a significant level of protection. If you have to wear a cloth mask, you could double it. Wear 2 masks. It would provide you an increased level of protection. And please do maintain adequate hand hygiene. Keep your hands away from your face. And so as we approach the end of the year celebrations and the New Year celebrations, we want you to bear all of this in mind, recognizing that the Omicron variant is highly contagious. In other words, you don't even have to interact significantly with somebody who is infected to become infected. It could just be a casual passing interaction, and the risk of you becoming infected is significant. So that's how highly contagious the Omicron variant is. And so wearing of the face mask at this time is of paramount importance. Please don't let your guard down. And so if you're out socializing, what I've been doing is, I attended a luncheon yesterday, and I kept my mask on between bites and between sips of eating and drinking. So that's the level of precaution we want you to attain to as we work our way through this 4th wave. You must maintain hand sanitization, hand hygiene, keep your hands clean. So once you've transferred, given somebody something or taken something from someone, touched a high touch area, make sure to sanitize your hands. And of course the vaccine. If you're not yet vaccinated, and if you feel vulnerable and 6 months or a number of months have elapsed between your last dose and present, you can come forward and be boosted. And try as much as possible to maintain a safe distance between yourselves and others when in a social setting